Today we're gonna start The Witcher. I've been kind of like iffy about starting this game just because there's so much to it, but we'll see how it goes. Barely visible. I should make it a little bit brighter for you guys, probably.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt brights the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire.
Hey, Evie. Yeah, I finished Tomb Raider.
Sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
100%? Nah, I didn't want to do. There's like, we had everything done but like 2 challenges. I didn't want to do them, so maybe we'll do them later. I don't know. I did find that one quest that you had trouble finding. It was really easy to find, though. Honestly, it was literally just by a campfire in that cave. Fun facts. What stage of the game? Right at the end, right before you finish the last mission. It's like right after you finish that one place where the earthquakes and stuff hit, and you spawn in at that campfire in the cave afterwards. That's where it's at. I didn't do a very good. Yeah, but it's right before the end. Like I said, you it's when everything starts falling, you have to run, and you skip over that, and then you spawn at that campfire. It's right there. I had a clip of it, but I cannot figure out how to get to it. Could you post? I think Burp's busy. I'm trying to figure out how to post it. Clips. There we go. This one? Not a very good clip, but it's something. Oh, it won't even work, but whatever, I guess. But yeah, it's really hard to miss it. So I think the only way you could miss it is if your game glitches and he doesn't appear. This edition contains all the game's additional content, including 2 expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. Starting the game will let you play through both of the content. Each is standalone by choosing the appropriate option in the main menu. And of course, good luck on your path. Any of this stuff we should change? Yeah, fine, I guess. Volume is good. They're not too dark. I kind of maybe put it a bit darker, but it was fine for me. Turn off fisheye. Oh, it's already off. It was already off. What? What do you play first? Do you just... It makes me all dizzy. Better start, I guess. You truly insane and loving it? What should we play? Just the story? You're happy to be challenged? You get the full game with all of them. This is just easy, normal, hard. I don't know what to play. Guess we'll just do normal. It's fine with me. No tutorials, fine. I don't care. Stimulate. Witcher 2 save. I don't know what that is, but sure. Why not? I don't know what that is. Oh, dang. RP horse. I didn't know Witcher 2 was on PS4 though. I thought only Witcher 3 was on PS4. I'd really like to play the other two, but I think they're only on PC, right? I'm gonna be an extremely technical, yeah. Kind of nice if they remade some of this stuff. Turn off my kitchen light. I at least like the Triwitcher one, I guess. Or maybe look up some gameplay. Which keeps banks of the Gwynwich? Warren? Did not like it, but didn't like the first Dragon Age either. I don't really remember the first Dragon Age. I think I played through it, so I must have enjoyed it. But it's been a while. I think there. Well, you could. Don't tell me how many endings there is, please. You get zombie overthinking
I
about
don't find that amusing.
finding all the choices. It's a mud crab.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
A viewer calls this game the daddy game? I don't really either.
So, later then.
See you later.
Which I guess it depends the differences in the endings, I guess. I think the problem though with a lot of games is they're too long to replay. I don't know. I don't replay games almost at all. It's not my thing. So she said we need to hurry, and she just literally just waited for her to get dressed. But you know what? Tori will introduce you to the game's core elements. These mentions will save in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore, gameplay mechanics. The stable go-to option in the menu. I don't mind. Jump. Right corner, displays current location.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Yeah, I don't like multiple endings either, personally. Like, it... I don't know. I just don't play... I don't... There's too many games out there that I ever want to replay. I did think about, like, replaying something...
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Stop fingering my toiletries. My whip finger, my toiletry. Right? Been a while. Yeah. Cause that's it. I don't mind something like World of Final Fantasy where it's more just like you can just like do more endings as time goes on, but yeah. Purposes like me though, we're just kind of overthinkers in general.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Yeah, better go see Ciri.
Go and train with her, then come back.
That's
And
the
give me a
fun thing
chance
though
to put
about
my
people
face
though.
on it.
Nobody's the same,
Of
right?
all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you. Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
That was smooth. You're smooth. I keep on pushing the wrong button to use the Witcher mode. There's nothing in
Nothing
here.
but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
What was smooth? Maybe we'll use it on Gillet.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Maybe the right thing. I choose what feels right. He's gonna be a villain. I could never be the villain in games, so kind of sucks because a lot of times I'd like to be the villain, but I always feel really bad. Like doing that. I feel so bad. Like I tried it in like Fallout, and I literally like just felt so bad that I just had to restart my save. Look at those ponytail physics, man. That thing is all wiggly wobbly. I like RP, yeah. I'm just too much of an overthinker is my problem. Especially if I know there's multiple endings. It's not so bad if I don't know there's a lot of endings, but people tell me and then they're like, oh, there's a really good
She's
one.
fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Just make my poor brain go all over the place.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up,
Makes
Master.
sense.
These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Let's see. Our young damsels, lower cards wants to practice. You'll get to practice. I don't freaking know.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us.
As I said,
I'll see you below.
I think like not all like games that do multiple endings are created the same, you know? That's the big difference is what I think we're meaning. I don't really mind like multiple endings depending on how they're done. Most multiple ending games though are literally
Now
at
I
the
see
end of
why
the
you
game.
were so eager to practice. Strike.
To each their own though.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
Always wanted to
Enough.
learn
Get down.
stuff like that. Sword work.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Is the camera alright where it's at by the way, guys? Hopefully it is, because I don't really want to move it. It's kind of a pain to move it with this filter. I might just create a new one and not have anything on the screen but me. If so. Yeah, it's kind of blocking the choices. Apologies not enough, better not. Better not. That will be nice.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
I live in an elven bathhouse.
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
I think I went the wrong way.
Siri, cut it out.
Maybe not. I have no clue.
Hey! You said we weren't allowed to do that.
I said you weren't allowed to do it.
I think I went the wrong way.
I win.
Your legs are longer.
Oh, so we did go the right way. That's confusing.
Just need to grow a bit.
I get that though.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
I had difficulty on ever getting to practice. I said nope. I went to easy. I never remembered the sign. Not the same, honestly. I think I prefer like weaker gameplay. I don't mind somewhat hard, but if it's super like in depth, it gets kind of tedious and annoying after a while. One of those things, I guess.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Never what they do? Yeah. Wizard disc.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
But it gets better. Witchers not too fair to fight foes. The sword is turning a sword. One steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Which is the master's simple form of combat magic. Spells wielded by mages, but they can cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, make them quite useful. Witchers also adapt to basic alchemy. Blade oils are bombs, all of which gives them an advantage when fighting stronger foes. Okay, let's see. Draw your sword.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Drinking again now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword at an angle?
Harry.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's...
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with...
Oh man, why did they do it like this? Magic trap, protective shield.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
It's close to the enemy.
For this shit.
Sounds good to me. I think I'd rather have
Ask
that.
Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd
I
be
want-
aflame
yeah,
by
some-
now.
Yeah, still flat burning effect. Oh,
All right, Geralt, come on. What the blazes are you doing?
I don't remember all these dang buttons.
Stop showing off, Geralt. Come on, at them. What the blazes are you doing? See that, Ciri? Hard will knock anyone or... Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. Damn it.
My problem there is I thought it was automatically selected when I opened the menu. So like I thought it like when I done this, I thought like it meant it was automatically selected when it was like in the square, but I was wrong. That was my fault.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move by... Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
And there's a lot of stuff to this game, isn't there? See why I chose easy? Yeah. I can understand. I mean,
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
well, keep on pushing the wrong button too.
Come on.
I kind of wish there was an easier way to check magic though. Signs don't matter as much. Yeah. I don't know if there is a shortcut. I hope there is, because if not, that's really annoying.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
A lot of stuff on PC always looks easier than controller.
What the? Vesemir.
Avalon awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
No. R.I.P. Siri. Kind of sucks. Like waiting to play a lot of games. I've gotten a lot of spoilers for this game through the ages. Not like major spoilers, but enough to like kind of ruin a bit of it. May 1272.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Made no sense to me.
We'll
Yeah.
find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint.
What?
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Alright, why not?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
Best part of this game is being able to sleep with people.
The things young folk get up
Why is that the
to
best
these
part?
days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be
I never really cared about that kind of part in most games. Always kind of just, but
Hear that?
I hear it. I smell it.
it's an option.
Ghouls.
Calling it as nasty brutes in short, where these monsters are shown. So
Come on, come closer.
Really hard to see, isn't it? I need to probably turn the brightness up a bit. I can't freaking see these guys well enough to like try to block any of them. Right, the adrenaline points are abilities required to perform special attacks. Your adrenaline slowly declines when you're not engaged in combat.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow.
Really about eating and
Let's go
drinking.
before any more show up.
Skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Or it's an option, you know. That's because I don't. I think it's more of a girly thing, right? I guess it depends on the guy. Of I don't know. A lot of stuff to find in this game, ain't there? This game looks kind of weird to me, and I don't know why. You get on the horse.
Ever
X?
tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Luckily, Joe can always count his horse Roach to help him on his travels. No, press L3.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We had a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. What's your service?
Doing.
Faster.
So used to other games when you like get on horses and stuff, it automatically gets rid of it.
We going? Help me! Help!
He was nice to do. Well, I just ran into him like 3 times there because I tried to go faster. Probably just bad luck at it, I guess.
Has gone.
Why would you need 2 swords
Yeah.
though? I know one's for people,
Come
one's for animal silver. Why wouldn't you just always use the silver one? Is there a reason? Makes the most sense just use the same one over and over.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
That's the thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Are you looking forward to Cyber then? Is that the next one? What's it? I can't remember the actual name.
Greetings.
I don't think I've ever really played any games by this company, I don't think.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn.
Remember, town guards hired to watch me don't tolerate theft. Also don't look kindly on you accosting others. Often erect notice boards and no settlements. These are marked on your map or examine them to learn about contrast work for Witcher and local happening. Okay. Oh, we're gonna run over it now.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
What's this horse doing? Look at that. Rippity horsey, do inch wicks. A party for that's fine. How did your puzzle thingy go yesterday? How did that go? See you later, perps. Thank you for stopping by.
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
Witches.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
We'll open shop panel.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Roast and chicken leg sounds good. It went well, although we got it built for like 2 hours. We had some issues with public transportation. Ugh. We don't really have public transportation where I live.
griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies.
Yeah, there's really none where I live. I think we have like one or two taxis maybe you can take and stuff like that, but not much around here. If you don't drive around where I live, it's really tough.
Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Really, really tough. Almost impossible.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after all.
My license, yeah. I said people here, like my mom's never had her license. It makes it difficult. Like she always has to find somebody to take her somewhere, you know? It's not like you can walk anywhere or really get anywhere without somebody driving you there. Makes it kind of very much a big inconvenience.
Thanks for everything.
Must be nice though to be able to just. Gas is cheaper here though, so I guess there's no. It's a lot cheaper just to drive yourself.
Not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
License is a weird spell word too.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
In the character panel.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I always do in games like this. Is always usually do speech stuff first. Usually do that stuff, and I don't know what the other options in here, but there's always like that. I'm trying to think of the other ones I always usually put it in. But usually anything like that, speech, or if there's lock picking, do that first. Speech and lock picking is usually the, and kind of ignore the rest of it.
For what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spade. What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many rulers choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
That seems like a douche.
You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Is Gwent fun?
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Why not? Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash between armies of battle. The players are generals and cards are their forces. I installed a mod. Really? Why is that? Is it really annoying? You'll go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. You'll be here for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use this wisely. I hate minigame. Special abilities. I have special abilities called Moral Bruises. It's all units in the same row. Girl. Take up 2 cards, discard and withdraw, but let's skip for now and go straight to playing. Here's a battle. This is your side. Current player must place 1 card on the battlefield for a pass. Each leader has a leader, but into a special which can be useful. Pressing square. Number on the left shows the current unit number. Pass by holding. Once you pass, you cannot play more cards in that round. Your opponent continues. Seems confusing, but it shouldn't be that confusing. What's up, mommy? How you been? Good to see you back. How's things going? I don't know what a lot of these cards do. The game is over once she's lost both life. Yeah, you won the round. How you doing, mommy? What does this do? Close combat? No. Cards? No. Getting ready for work? What are you working at now? One round. Cards for later. From Benders. We won both rounds. Nice. I don't mind Gwent. It looks kind of fun.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan.
Same man, home nurse. Oh, that's.
Trade, but a true maestro
You like who you're working for?
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Or who you're nursing over again? I don't know what word to use here. So weapons, armor, junk in your stash for safekeeping. Items, here are other items currently in your possession. Here are important character stats, equip an item, press A. Guys, 11 last times gaming for money or sitting in shorts and tank top looking pretty streaming, man. I know, I wish I could do that. Maybe I should get me some Daisy Dukes and a tank top. It seems like there's a lot to this game, isn't there? A lot. A little bit overwhelming at first, I guess. Always active, I guess. Or bimbos, right? I mean, it works though. I don't know. I swear, like a lot of people look down on those kind of streamers, but for me, it's like, man, if I had the ability to do it, I probably would. If we're gonna be honest with ourselves. We gotta run. Well, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by, Mom. It was good to see ya. I wouldn't. I would. I don't have no self-respect. I think it's different though. I guess. I mean, if I could have a way to support my kiddo and stuff without like make good money doing it, why not, right?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
Lilac.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
She's got a rip on her dress.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness.
Poor.
Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
I gotta figure out how to get some more money though too. I need to maybe find, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Got scared of us? Game's kind of bad about stuff like jumping on stuff and getting stuck.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Humans have never been good though.
Exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
You're a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Pair more than you think you need. Cat's annoying. That made me sad. Oh.
Done drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind.
It's kind of crazy they threaten people like this. You must expect witchers to be nice.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horson's working witchcraft. Get him!
Damn it. Nice meeting you.
Those guys got curb stomped. Guess you can't loot these guys. Game will automatically save when you reach certain milestones in the store. Still, you need to save progress early and often on your own. The world's full of predators. Okay. The Bloodbath people did not like me after that. You gotta be careful in a lot of these games. I feel like Red Dead Redemption was one of the worst about accidentally attacking people. Cause you would just like accidentally pull a gun. I tried not.
What do I got to do to get me a sword like that?
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time
What's
passes,
up, Baba?
my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Pretty good. Fire's level 4. Can we buy anything here? Back as easily. Fire as easily. Carry more weight. You do have money. Guess there's no real reason to buy any of this stuff, really. Guess we'll just wait and come back later. Bought a game today. What game did you get?
Take care.
Life is Strange 2. I got Life is Strange 1, I think. I haven't played it yet though. I don't think we have the second one. I think.
Don't you look at this one day, so folk had a witchman that was hunting nearby, started poking him asking when he started twisting and
How do you equip stuff to your horse?
they knocked his head off. Aye, so it were. Except it was some drown. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do?
By accident. Oh, don't die.
Word is they laid his corpse
Please and thank you.
Got a lump of bread today.
I already watched a friend play. Yeah, I haven't. I think I got the first one, but I don't know if we have the second one. PlayStation Plus gives out a lot of free games that are actually pretty dang good. It's kind of surprising sometimes.
D-E-R-V-A-N, not Goidemar.
Was man, I heard good things about the second one. Yeah. Wait, how far away is this? Oh, I didn't mean to pull my sword out. Put it away. Oops. How far away is this? Oh, that's way far. You nub? You're a nub. And you smell like your mom smells like elderberries.
Far away from my land.
Bark, bark.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the gut.
Just keep a close eye on surrounding. You never knows when someone else is interest. Metro Pelly wares or nest of Pelly quest giver, notice board, merchant, armorer, blacksmith, blah blah blah. Grindstone. There's a lot of quests. We just take all these? Why not, right? There's so much.
Oh, come on!
Who taught you that?
Jetty.
Listen, Ken. You're never to sing that rhyme again.
The world, blah blah blah. Who are but say nothing? I'm a nub. You're a bully. Mother missing. My brother went off to fight. Proud in the battleground, so sick of man brave, but sword willing to venture out. But I'm not stingy with gratitude. Show it to plenty. Man willing to help. Look for her. I'm a bully, yes. A cute bully, right? I still have the unicorn? Oh, for not asking. Not sure why this is not going away. There's a lot of quests, man. A lot, ain't there? Like, we literally just walked into this town and there's like 30 things to do.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Would be
Sorry.
nice.
Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to serve as their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
Freaking huge. That's what she said. That's what she said.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks. I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Wish I had cat eyes. The enhanced. What's the damage dealt by your weapons? Fancy, fancy, fancy.
Winds howling.
You're strange, but a good fella nonetheless.
What's first, right? It's right here. Right here. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Jump, 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 jump.
Footprints. A man's. Large.
I don't know how I feel about Witcher View. It's kind of like, it's kind of like weird. It's like, makes my eyeballs hurt.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the garden.
Took off his boots and went in the water.
Let's see, even
Probably wanted
worse.
to cover his trail.
Peace. Yeah, it's really kind of annoying.
London, let us talk to strangers.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Make my eyeballers hurt.
What happened to your mug?
Step away.
What am I missing here?
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
I don't know where we're supposed to go here. Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Lost his boots in the rush. Lost his boots in the rush.
Not in your life. I'd rather be
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Oh man.
Tracks lead back to the village.
Me gran told me about
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Where dots lead? I don't know how he missed. Fish eyes on, but it shouldn't be. No, it's off. Manual sword drawing? No, we want that off. That's where.
They could have sewed his head back on.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Roast.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
No, I didn't want to do that. It wasn't on. I was just checking. I didn't turn it on.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
It's better just to do that all the time, right? Get fighting people, right? Just like always do that. I didn't turn it on though, look. The gameplay. See? Oh, it is on! Wow, I didn't turn it on. Well, good thing he said something, right? Zombie would have never noticed. I think it gives less experience. Yeah.
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N, not Voidemar.
That glow? That is really slow.
Nilfgaard. My gran was from the dead.
That's something. When the Black Ones laid siege to
It was like a light bulb. Who knows?
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know
Mic
what I
control
was
thing?
doing.
Yeah.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Where it?
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that.
That is harsh.
Your reward.
Burn something down, they'll hang you on the tree.
I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
I don't think we have enough money. I think we accidentally wasted it. Have to make this anyways. Crafting. Wait this up. Okay, some items can be demanded. The craftsman uses this. Can't do any of this. Okay. It takes a while to like level up in this game, doesn't it? 1,000 experience.
Show me what you got.
Guess we should sell this, right? Not worth much.
So long.
It kind of sucks that the quests don't like automatically there's no like stuff like when they're nearby. I don't know if any of these is nearby. Fine. Turns out it was not alone searching well. So. Brother. There's our monster, the dice player. Where's this one at? Well, yeah.
Bye, Hellraiser.
The roof out here,
Yeah, that was the.
Freak.
Your gran told me about Smithfield.
God, they're very nice. I heard that some of these quests do have timers on when I was talking about this game one day, which kind of sucks. Guess you gotta pay kind of attention to.
Slow now. Come on now.
Oh, we're supposed to hold it. Wonder why the horse jumped.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was.
Cut your fingers off.
Bloody hell.
Party.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen.
You get a
guessing
dog?
You carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
It would be kind of cool though if you could get a dog. Ow, that hurt. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah. This gameplay is kind of hard to get used to, man. I feel like a lot of these controls are just weird on controller too. I wonder if I should change them, the layout. It feels so like clunky, like trying to just how the layout is. It feels so weird, like X not being attack and stuff. I keep on pushing the wrong buttons to try to do it. Try this again, right? I know you have weights and stuff you can carry. Blade. Probably can't equip any of this, can I? Probably can't equip any of that crap. For help between fights. Meditate. How do you meditate? That. The gem and the sword? Why there's so much of this? Why? Zombie's too tired. Let's see, which one do we want? Fine intensity, chance to stun. Guess you just go with whatever's expensive, right? This one, mostest. I feel like that's a solid, like, right? A solid strat. What do we do with that? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay. Yeah. Peed a little, guys. It's fine. Scared me a little bit. I thought there was a chance that would explode, and I still like thought, you know what? What did you think would happen? I don't know. I thought it would be like, it would just like crack open and there would be stuff in it. I don't think my cam's on. You guys didn't get to see me jump, did you? Nope, it's not. RIP! I don't know, Evie. Zombie's not a smart man. Burning the bodies is strictly forbidden. I'm trying to cut down corpses. This is one of these games I couldn't take a break from playing, man. We'd either have to play it like straight through, or we'd try to come back to it and it'd be really confusing trying to remember all of it. I think I should have waited and started this Monday, honestly. I think the only reason we really started it today was because of Eevee. I want to blame it on Eevee.
Slow now.
So we will, because I don't plan on streaming this weekend, so I'll probably have to take a couple of days off. Might just be a little bit confusing coming back. That was a mistake, yeah. Seems confusing as hell.
Yeah, good.
I'll have to remember.
His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Yeah, why are you arguing with him? Let's just go do it. Like what? We're not Gwyn. What's his name?
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Gotta be bad luck, like looting dead bodies, right?
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
I couldn't carry, yeah. I think it's all useless stuff too. It's probably not even worth picking up like a lot of these games. I've watched like different people play this game and they are not this game but other games like this and they always like loot everything. Like Skyrim and stuff, they would like I watch people and like literally at the beginning of the game they pick up every single thing in that first area that they could pick up no matter
Neighbor's son.
like how useless it is. It's kind of funny.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still
I have something to ask you. I come to possession of quite a stash of valuables. Don't ask how. I performed a fight for Blood Fallen. At any rate, there is so much, no way I can carry it back. Also, I put everything in the chest and buried it in the beach at the base of the cliff with 2 burned out huts on it. Hey, we found that, didn't we? That's what we found earlier. What we found earlier. Any other of these things? There's one, but I think we already done that one. There's one. Can't do anything with it. I really dislike this stupid site, man. There's one. Drawing them eyes.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. Reckon this ain't a good... He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Roast in here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
How do you know what's worth anything in this game? I guess the junk. You just get rid of the junk. I guess we should go sell some stuff too. Is that stealing though? How do you know when it's stealing? Is it red, I guess? I want to go back here and sell stuff. That's quite a drive. Fast travel signpost. Travel points. So like if I go here I can fast travel? Right? Or am I, is that wrong? Probably not, can't do that. Okey-dokey. This camera angle feels really weird, man. We used to other games, I guess.
Slow now.
I feel like that should always be a thing, honestly. Fast travel from anywhere. I don't see why you should have to go to signpost to fast travel, but... I guess that's why PC's better than console, right? Pretty much like camps in Tomb Raider, yeah. That's true, I guess. It just feels different, Tomb Raider, right? I guess just type of game it is. You never sleep in this game? Can you only meditate? Yeah. You ever sleep? I always kind of wondered if I would like to get rid of sleep, right? Like if you had the option, would you guys not sleep ever again?
Greetings.
I don't know if I would or not. It's kind of one of those things. I mean, sleep's nice.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Never do very well with it, so... Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking. Like, it feels nice to just sleep. Yeah, this crap ain't worth nothing. Like nothing. So pointless to pick up. $2 a pop. I will sell it though, I guess. None of this crap is worth much of anything, is it? By the way, do they? This crap. Never vendor gems, dude. What? It's too late now. Why not though? Why does gems matter if they suck, right? Picked up 14 of these axes. Never vendor gems. Okay.
Take care.
A bit late on that, but that's fine, right? It don't really matter. Don't really matter. What's your contracts? Contracts. Click them all. I think we'll just go ahead and do all side quests when we run into them, because I feel like there's going to be a lot all the time. So if we can get rid of like the vast majority. But like nothing? Yeah. You're gonna make me overthink everything. Can't even sell stuff, right? Doing stuff with like nothing, yeah. I mostly just sold like the How far away is this place? Which I guess if it's just like stuff like that, well, at least we're gonna use it for crafting stuff. I mean, or could just break it down, I guess, and just put it in the box. Just like an AC. That's probably what it is. I probably should read them, but that's a lot of reading. I'll just pick them all up, right? Pick them all up, it was fine.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
They're too long. There's too many of them.
Haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Talk about my reward? I will just tell you.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
It doesn't say thing in Skyrim too. Skyrim also had a lot of reading. And like I was kinda interested in reading it, but there was so much like to read, I just finally just gave up. Some of it I read, but most of it shit. I like to read too, but man alive. There's just too much. It's kind of like those boards there. I mean, if you look at those boards, they're literally just constantly adding more stuff to it. Like, I just cleared that board, and then they just add, like, a giant wall of text again on it. And it's like, well, I'd like to, like, maybe learn a little bit more about the story. It's kind of worth my effort, I guess, reading all that. I already feel like I'm losing my voice with talking today. Imagine trying to read it all. Trying to play the game, I just get tired. Yeah, And as I said, I think a lot of games like this are just really bad about like, they're really bad about, what word am I looking? They're really bad about like spacing it out. You know, it's all kind of like in your face instantly.
As well. Strange. No sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well scorched. Grass around the well scorched. Grass around the well scorched.
I don't know if there's any point in taking all this crap. Pick it up anyways, I guess, right? Oh, I know. I was gonna search all these places first. Ghost only shows in certain parts of the day. Why wouldn't you just get water on that certain part of the day, right? Maybe that makes too much sense. People ain't very bright. Like, wait a second, it only shows up certain part of the day. Let's just go on that day it's not out. Ooh, smart.
A journal might be useful.
Happens in a portion of our agreements against the Lord. He killed Jonah. Jump our fields. Gee, see, like this. It's like so much. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return this. Comes his son died. We'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move an inch from here. Black magic doll. Yes, it's better to loot stuff too before everybody like starts showing back up here and they're like, oh, you're still in this stuff. No, you left it on the ground. It's fine now. Fine now. So we need to do the witch. How do you... I wonder if there's a way to like do it without going to the menu. Feels like a lot of us just going to the menu. 9 AM right now? I don't know what time it will show up. Nighttime?
A noon wraith. I wonder what it's doing here. Strange. She's not attacking. Whoa, got too close.
Once that was done, he would have... We gotta use the... yeah.
Something's tied the noon wraith to this place. She needs before she leaves this world.
I don't know what to do here.
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
I kind of wonder like how long it takes you to like figure out what to pick up and what not to pick up. Which like I guess a lot of this stuff doesn't weigh anything, but still it just seems like a lot of stuff that you can pick up. Trying to figure out what's worth picking up and what's just junk.
Stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Do I have to click on these every time? I guess so.
Palm prints in
Welcome
blood.
back.
Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well. Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right.
They throw her in the well?
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Jump in the well. Could you imagine drinking out of a well that had like a dead body floating in it for a while? I feel like that can't be healthy, right? Oh man, gross, right? Her arm fell off though. Her arm was in the water at least. A rotting corpse of an arm, like it like rotted and fell in the water. Even if her whole body wasn't in the water, her arm was. And it's not like he like grabbed her arm right now. He just literally just grabbed her bracelet. Ah, tweet stone, I guess. Please connect your wireless controller. Whoops, it's dead. My controller seems to be going dead pretty fast. I don't know if it's not charging right where I have it plugged into my computer or what. Zombie P. Zombie P, Zombie P, Zombie P. I just gotta figure out how to get out of here, right?
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
I can see why the magic gets kind of annoying because a lot of it doesn't tell you, so you'd have to like remember or just look it up. Craftsmanship. R.I.P. Women mechanics feel kind of wonky too, I tell you. I haven't played an RPG in a while like this. It's kind of trying to get used to it. I feel like the game's too dark too. I think I need to turn the darkness up a little bit. Has he got the Witcher sense on though? The weird thing, you can't even like see it like in this water. He has it on or not. I keep on pushing O to get out of here. I guess we should meditate until
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
I have nothing. Guess we should save just in case. We got stuck with it on. Not good. In case this prick kills us.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked. Ugly bastard.
Why am I not hurting this thing? So confusing. Wrong sword. I shouldn't have the wrong sword. I turned it off, didn't I? We're just not strong enough to fight this guy just yet. I think it has to be in the trap to hurt it, or at least make it do enough damage. Yeah, it's gotta be in the trap. She's got it.
She's gone.
Yeah, I had to put it in that trap. That's the confusing part. I'm gonna have to remember that wraiths you gotta put in that little in the whatever it's called. Or don't work, right? Vector dust. Emerald dust. The race you need to put that thing. I don't know how often you fight some of this stuff. I guess that's one of the nice things about being a bigger streamer, right? People just like backseat game you to hell just so you can just make it a little bit easier.
Go, go.
Oh shoot.
Sits in the old oak tree, brewing cider with devilish glee, drinks it down in greedy sloth, then devil at her.
Job
That wasn't
done.
too bad of a fight.
The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, there's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart.
As always today.
But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For luck.
Cats don't. If you neuter cats young, I feel like a lot of people wait too long to do it. But if you do them young enough, I think it makes it a lot easier on them. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, that's what I say. A lot of people do it so like late. I don't think I'd ever have a cat that wasn't fixed though. Especially a boy cat, man. Girl cats are kind of iffy, but boy cats, man, this thing, they pee on everything, man. Do that spraying stuff. They pee on stuff, yep. And not like just pee on it, they spray it like crazy.
Slower. Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. Must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I, and you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran, I'll give it back come morn. Baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
But I
never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
We'll have a crossbow. It's a weak door. Rotting flesh. Lucky. Who doesn't like some good rotting flesh?
Corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
No, then we won't talk to you again, lady. Talk to you again, lady. Man.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Found her pain.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Oh, thank you so much. It's tier 2 again, perps. You're stuck with me, muahaha.
You're stuck with me, muahaha.
Muahaha. Thank you so much for those 15 months, perps. And tier 2? Gosh, perps, you're crazy, girl. Thank you so much. Perps addicted to those boobities. I don't see that thing. Letter, yellow. How you doing, perps? I thought you were at work. Thank you so much for the 15 months. If you guys haven't already, you guys should give the lovely perps a follow. She ain't got as nice boobies as I got, but yeah, right. Is it just junk, I wonder? Pipe could be sewed or dismantled. For additional information, there's the burn pages. When you arranged to meet, show up. I did risk my life. An entire blessed operation. Ended up standing with my plowing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the army was till that blessed of yours that my opinions don't hold grudges, but since our plan's gone, ties, we're close for the next meeting. Happened, sent a petition of agreement against the Lord. I don't, like, look how. Let's just skip to the end. Okay, that's the one we read earlier. We sold the merchants. Who the heck would buy like rotting flesh though? Like, you guys should check her out. She is a variety streamer. She plays a lot of different things. You never know what you're gonna get over at the Perps' streams. She's been playing like Final Fantasy X lately. Van Helsing, something another. Too. Plays a little bit.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Maybe we're too busy. He's also super sweet, very sweet. Perps is one of my bestest friends. Wonder what I would do without old Perps around. She ain't here for me to brag on her, but still pretty awesome sauce.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
You stuck with me?
And the other fellow?
You're stuck with us? That's good. I hope not. I hope we don't lose you. I like Evie.
Bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
The Nilfgaardians? Sound like Nilfgaardians.
You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish or a pie.
Receive 10 experience points. Make sure there's nothing else in here we somehow missed. Got 5 baked apples, some bread, apple juice. I really like baked apples. Our meat. Rabbit pelt. I don't know. Once we're picking all this crap up, we'll do it anyways. With some custard. Sounds good.
How you like that silver?
This is all for crafting, right? It's like you could get really easily sidetracked in this game. What quests we got left? We got any other secondary? We got this one, which we can't do yet. So basically, we're back to doing Gwent's quest. Or not Gwent. What do I think Gwent? Gerald's. Gwent's the other one. So do. A female do. I'm in this game, yeah. I heard that's why a lot of people don't like this game, though. Weirdly enough, one of the biggest complaints I've heard about people is just like getting like stuck and not wanting to.
Yes.
Just like playing the side quest too much and getting bored of it. So I guess it makes sense if you have a job and stuff, right? You can meditate. I like how you can just meditate anywhere. Stepped in the fire and hurt myself. Whoops.
What happened?
Monsters.
Yeah, the side quests look like really interesting.
Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all.
Hooves and all?
No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box.
Definitely fun.
Bring it to me. I beg you.
Of course, I'll be doing most of the side quest.
Fine.
That's what I've been trying to do, the side quest before we do the main one. I don't know if it's the best option or not, but I feel kind of late. I think we're locked on the wrong one. I agree. It seems like most of the stuff is just kind of the same old stuff. At least the looting in this is pretty fast. You know, you can just like run over and mash X or whatever button you use if you're playing on PC. Loading is bad. Nice. At one point in the main story, you won't be able to turn back and do everything. You can also auto level out of stuff. That's annoying. Which I guess makes sense. But I guess if the quest, if this quest is kind of... You have to be careful about leveling too much then. That goes boom. We know that now.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Turn on level scaling? Yeah, we probably will. I don't really like that.
Here's the cart.
Where's the cart? Oh, there's.
Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this.
Of course he did. Can't trust nobody. It does seem to take a while to level up in this game, though, like, honestly. Yeah. Oh. Something near us? This is like messing up our thing. Can't.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
You know, I'm guessing he's lying. I'm guessing he stole this from these guys, right? So it looks like. Like of all people to like lie to, I feel like lying to a Witcher seems like a really bad idea. how there's just bombs everywhere that you can just blow yourself up with. Why can't we?
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Whoa there, Roach.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
I don't know who the bad guys in this. How do you know? Like, the Nilfgaardians? I don't know if they're bad guys or not. I know people say they don't like them, but it don't really mean anything. Too many options for too early in the game without me knowing more about the what's going on. Taking the Nilfgaardians. Black will stay with me. Fine, go. I don't care, I guess.
Fine, go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies.
I mean, which makes more sense, honestly. I guess, like, you'd never actually fully know everything, right?
Thanks once again.
You'd never actually know the full story. Is that my horse or his horse? That's his horse. What do I can't like mount it? There are sides to every story, yeah. I like choices, but man, I always overthink it a lot. But it's not that bad, I guess. Could be worse. If I get angry, makes sense.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Oh, Roach.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go. Stop.
I think we're gonna end here, guys. I think we might switch over and play some Apex. We've been playing this like 3 hours. That's plenty of time. Looks pretty good. I look forward to playing it some more. I usually stop our story games about 10 my time, but I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break and go grab. I'm hungry. Don't you always leave at the same time? Ain't you leaving in like 10 minutes, Evie? Right? 10 minutes? Like 10 minutes? Usually what time you leave? But I'm starving. I was gonna play a little bit longer, but I'm hungry. If I'm hungry, might as well just stop and switch to something else. My husband just got home. See? I knew it. I always do. I always play usually until you're ready to leave, Evie, and then switch games. Because I know you don't really like Apex. See? Already caring about you. Caring about what Evie wants. What am I thinking? But have a good day with your husband. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out while we played The Witcher. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. We're going to switch over to some Apex now, I think. You're so sweet. Sometimes.